DDG and his dating show of doom. Now we all know DDG had a dating show and it didn't do as well as he wanted it to do. A lot of people were blaming India Love for what she was doing. DDG was more blaming it so on being inconsistent before doing the actual show because he was expecting a peak of about 100,000 viewers and he didn't reach that mark. So let's watch this video, see what's going on, and then we'll, you know what I'm saying, provide our own analysis on it, bro. This is about to be, I'm gonna adjust a little bit though.
Unfiltered. When I log off, my life is lit. When you niggas close your app, your life ain't shit, bitch.
Yeah, we're doing this. So DDG is currently crashing out on his fan base, and if you know me, I've made videos on DDG, and this one's no different. It's about a lame nigga who happened to come into some money, but this time his
Man, you hate it. Hold on, man. Come on, dog. You can't, come on, man. You can't open up the vid like that. All right.
crash out has another reason, and it's because he's tender over a shorty who's been with damn near everyone in the industry. So today I'm gonna talk about DDG's love show of doom, how it went to trash because he decided to cuff a pass around. But I'm yambling, you already know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's actually start. Before we talk about the love show, we need to talk about DDG's relationship with India Love. Everyone knows by now the very public and messy breakup of DDG and Halle Bailey, a breakup that was publicized for the media to see. One that featured allegations of and mistreatment. Despite that, DDG found his solace in India Love. Their relationship seemed to take roots there, and don't worry, I'm not gonna be doing a full recap on how they got together, but I do want to start here. So at Streamer University, despite the whole, allegations of a Kai Cenat did reserve a spot for DDG there, which led to clips like these between DDG and India Love.
Walking outside like that?
No, I'm putting it's cold outside. I'm gonna get right, and
You gonna take?
I'm gonna strip when I get in there.
Watch it.
I'm gonna have a little corner just for skinny dipping though, just in case you wanna fuck with that corner instead.
Wow, okay, we'll think about that. All right.
I'm going to India. You're grading papers. You're grading papers.
Oh, he getting into the origins of this entire thing.
Hello. Pull your chat up.
Yes, sir.
Pull your chat up. Chat, get the singing. Not only did you go to the party, not only people say you was, not only.
Now clearly they was on their parasocial farming time and teasing their relationship and doing things on the camera that would make one assume they was together, which niggas ain't up. But something that was interesting.
Bro, stop believing everything y'all see on the internet, man. Bro, even if he is on that, man, I ain't gonna lie, it's not a good picture of it right here though.
That India was also all up on Dukers and Dennis.
Stop believing all these internet relationships, man.
And honestly, I feel the brain mush because why am I sitting up here finding all this footage of grown adults doing what amounts to high school shit for a video? Goddamn. But I show y'all this to get the point across that India is a pass around. She's been around the industry and is gonna come up again later. But that leads us to Are You My Ball, a dating show where DDG has various girls compete for his love, which is dumb as hell because at this point, this nigga's still with India Love, and before the show even started, this is her claiming DDG as her ball.
I got that motherfucking ball, nigga. I ain't gonna lose it, nigga.
So if you can't already tell, this dating show makes no sense. DDG has a whole woman claiming him while getting women to come onto the show and compete for him. It already contradicts the purpose. And for the contestants,
it does.
But to be fair, I'm pretty
sure. How, let me tell y'all something. Y'all should know this. Y'all should know this though. Most of the time, women don't want you until other women want you. I don't know if y'all know this rule, but a lot of women, a woman doesn't truly want you until she realizes other women want you. And this is just another classic situation of India Love, when all of a sudden showing her love and affection for DDG the minute he wanted to do a love show because all them women was competing for DDG. And she like, oh man, baddies actually pull up. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, y'all. If you know, you know. A lot of women, or most women, that woman does not want you until she realizes other women want you. Fact.
There is a cash prize, or there was a cash prize. So these women weren't willingly being around DDG just to be around him. There was money involved and exposure. So I guess they were getting something, I guess. As for the competing aspect, part of what the women would do are challenges. And for DDG, I didn't expect him to have these women do anything physical outside of like gooner stuff.
Are you a ball or are you a nutsack? Get up! Let's go! Oh my God! Get up!
Gotta pick the knees up, girl.
Let's go! Balance it! Balance it!
Oh, nah, this.
Let's go! Come on, Cookie. You got it. Come on, Chips.
She actually not doing too bad.
Come on, you a ball. Let's
She
get it.
actually not
Come
doing
on,
too
sugar.
bad.
Good job.
She
Let's
actually
go.
doing pretty
Get
good.
up.
Yeah. She actually doing
And after
pretty
doing
good.
challenges like this, at the end, he would
You
have
gonna
the
fall a couple
shorties
times.
stand and eliminate each other. Or at least that was day one. Because from what I can tell, the way shorties would be eliminated changed. And one of the ways DDG did eliminations drastically changed people's
This is when he messed up right here.
perception on the show, but I'll get to it when I get to it. One of my first issues was how goonified the show was getting. What you're seeing right now is footage of the women shaking and wearing "That's My Ball" shirts. And maybe I'm too woke, but part of me feels like this is the Objectification Olympics. That's my
I've seen worse. I've seen worse. I've seen worse than this. And chat, y'all, I don't know about y'all, but y'all gonna agree if y'all not gonna agree. But I've seen worse than this. No question.
ball shirts. And maybe I'm too woke, but part of me feels like this is the Objectification Olympics. I mean, even on the back of the shorts that the women are wearing, it literally says his ball. So I definitely feel like that's crossing the lines. Like niggas got his ball on a shorty's bunda. He dead ass put his ball on the butt. And I've already talked about it extensively. Okay, content like this just further seals women into the box that is showing off your body for easy engagement and clout. And with these women being black, it only furthers the notion that black bodies are meant to be, especially our women. And it's not even like I don't fuck with bad bitches or twerking, but it gets excessive, bruh. And that's something even India Love had to admit.
You want to see more of on the show though? Instead of all this rah rah the dream big shit that's going on, I wanted to see ladies being more attentive towards them.
The thing is, man, right message, wrong messenger. Right message, wrong messenger. And as good as India Love looks, we're not gonna act like we don't know her past. And although we can't completely judge people off of their past, it's just the right message, wrong messenger, bro. It just is. It just is. Now, if that was Ellen May saying that,
and if India Love has to say you low-key being too, I think there's an issue. But since we're on the topic of India Love, let's talk about where the show started turning people off. And that was when DDG had her included. Women on the show felt like India was bullying them and just being rude overall. And I definitely agree. In episode 6, DDG had India eliminate contestants, and she was just very nasty and mean-spirited when addressing these women.
Sugar, I'm so sorry. Are you so shocked? Oh.
I don't know. I think we go together, but I think we go together.
Wait, who's that?
I think we go together. Me and Moo.
Oh, it's over with now. Can I have the ring? I don't think y'all go together. It's not really a chance anymore, but thank you.
What does that say?
Stretch over that way if you don't mind.
It says doll.
It says what?
No, I'm kidding. It says Daryl.
this is what I'm talking about right here, chat. This is an example of let it play.
Deliberately put my man's name on you. Oh, is right. I just want to know.
I didn't know that.
Oh no, I don't mean it like that. Wait. I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying like, you know,
Yeah.
you. It's like what's understood don't gotta be said type shit.
Exactly.
And can you do me a favor though?
Yeah. What's?
Can you take that off?
Yeah.
Either like laser it, cover it. As soon as it heals.
No. Yeah. For sure.
You gonna
For
do that
sure.
for me?
Yeah. For you.
Promise.
I promise.
I bet. Tattoo coming off real soon. Fuck y'all talking about.
This is a perfect example of. Women don't really want you until other women want you. This is why I say, bro, you shouldn't even be focused on getting no woman. You should just be focused on like becoming the best. Like, bro, I'm a true believer in that. I'm a true believer in, bro, build yourself up, make women flop. Become attractive. Don't chase. I'm a firm believer in that, homie.
Lasered off or covered up. She know what's up. Hello.
The first clip was for surely mean-spirited in my opinion. The way India talked to Shorty, that ain't sit right with me. Granted, all of them are crazy for competing for doo-doo garbage, but India putting that woman down like she's not the biggest clown of them all was weird. The second clip though, I included it for two reasons. Reason number one being, I just thought it showcased India's attitude and the way she was speaking to the women, which I also believe is part of the reasons for the women to react in their own ways, but I'll get into that. But the second reason I included this clip was just to show how absurd social media is, because why on God's green earth are random women getting DDG's name tatted? And they're black too, so it just be making the intelligent black queens in the community look bad just by
Man, there ain't nothing about this intelligent, man. What are you talking about? Bro, you really think the most intelligent women are going on these shows, man? No, real shit though. This is not me, Joseph. No cap. You think the most intelligent women are going on these shows, man? When are we gonna separate content from like everything else? Separate content from life, man. Please.
Because that is bird behavior. I'ma keep it real.
It's
now,
all
a specific contestant named Lil Vicky ended up getting fed up with India's bullying, and what she did initially was repost India's past relationships, and DDG saw that, and here's his reaction.
Damn, why would she repost that?
What was it?
Like, she be posting like shit about India like on some weird shit though. Like it's like so extra.
No.
Taking the verse off.
I forgot to mention, they did make music on this show, and DDG's first thought was to take her off the song. I just feel like, my nigga, if you gonna date a shorty with a past, don't be surprised when that shit gets brought up. Especially when, according to Lil Vicky herself, which you're gonna see, she said India was basically body watching the other women, bringing up their past, and just being overall disrespectful.
And then somebody in chat says he's talking about the black people in general. They're making, bro. When are we going to separate? When are we going to separate content from real life? They're not making nobody else look dumb except for themselves. As a man or even as a person, you got to be able to separate content from the real life things that go on. Like, come on, bro. Like, they're not an indication of the entire black woman community. They're not.
Respectful. What she did was merely a reaction to what she had been going through. But this is what Vicky had to say when confronted by Deshae Frost about these same reposts.
People brought to my attention, they've been seeing your TikTok repost and seemed like you were low-key reposting a lot of shit about Miss Love. Relationships with the game, things about her hugging on Duke Dennis, things that don't even matter anymore. Now, out of respect to Miss Love, I love Miss Love, all right? And you ain't gonna talk about Miss Love like that, all right? So, do you have any explanation for yourself?
I personally don't know anything about her, so I didn't realize the age gap when I posted what I posted, so I did remove that repost. I'm going to stand on the post with Duke Dennis because if we're bringing up other women's past and bringing up stuff from the past, then I feel like everybody else repost should. I just feel like if we're bringing up, you know what I mean?
But I will say this, okay? Vicky, that was unwarranted, unprovoked. India never said nothing disrespectful to you, ever.
No, but I was acting out of emotion, so if I disrespected you in any way, I want to apologize, but I did watch the clips back, and I in no shape, way, or form condone bullying of anybody sitting down on these chairs right now. I feel very disrespected just being in the cast and seeing the way that these women were spoken to, calling women losers, talking about women having a white tongue, or walking past our beds, talking about how they weren't made, or we had empty chip bags, like you're better than somebody. I would never move at 30 years old like I'm better than anybody sitting in these chairs. So...
Ooh. Good for her.
Damn.
I respect Shorty for standing on her feelings because I won't lie. Like I said, I did feel like India came with a pretty disrespectful energy. And DDG as the host has a level of responsibility to making sure that he had on
DDG should have been a host.
no type of way. The fact a lot of the cast is black isn't even bigger reason, because we not trying to make black women look foolish live, but that's just how I feel. But let's talk about the aftermath of the show, DDG's response, India's response, and then I want to talk about how DDG is clearly losing his mind because he's just allergic to criticism.
With a brain, no grown person with a brain, a mind, a thought in their brain gonna think that a nigga is gonna get married in 7 days. I don't know why y'all think that's a thing. Why do y'all think this is it? Why do y'all think I'm gonna get married? Y'all took this parasocialism to the next level, bro. Who the gonna live stream? Just think about it. Cause we grew up watching TV shows, right? Bro, who the is gonna go on live, meet girls for the first time ever in their life, and in 7 days get married? What y'all don't know is these girls know that. They know. You niggas is the only niggas that don't know. Y'all the only ones that's lost. Okay? We need to rewire our brains. Like, I feel like.
So I just think this clip is him not being able to understand where people's issues are. No one is saying he needs to marry these women or that we expected DDG to enter anything serious. But the whole point of a dating show is for there to be a date at the end, or for the goal to be met, which is, hey, this shorty gets with DDG. But he made a dating show when he had a whole girlfriend, which was just the antithesis of the whole like idea. And also, I know he has used this as a defense, which is it's inspired by Flavor Flav, but dude, it's just a different time, you feel me? Just because that may have worked back then doesn't mean it's gonna work now. Just because something is happening on a game show does not make that thing okay. You can't just be rude.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with you on that. But I would say, I mean, Drewski dating show is funny as hell to me, and it's never taken that serious. DDG just went wrong bringing India Love on there, to be honest.
To people or belittle them or treat them poorly just because it's a show. I just don't think we should be using "it's just a show" as a defense. That's the same as saying "it's just a prank, bro," or "I'm just trolling," and niggas like put spiders in someone's food or something. I don't know. But the funny thing is that DDG ended up throwing all his homies under the bus to defend India.
Y'all trying to cancel India when Deshae was saying the wildest shit. Deshae was saying the wildest shit. Ben was saying the wildest shit. Brother was saying the wildest shit. But y'all want to pick and choose who y'all want to.
And yeah, like, these guys may have said some crazy shit, but I feel like there's definitely a difference between a nigga trolling and India Love having direct communication and saying hurtful things to these women. But let's get into a response, and I'll quickly go through it.
Always gonna present myself as that girl. That's just the type of aura and person that I am myself. And I feel like I carried that. I feel like I carried that during the show. I feel like I showed that. I don't feel like I did too much. I could have did way more. But out of like understanding and respect, I kept it calm, cool, collected, sweet, whatever the case may be.
I feel like if India really was that girl, she wouldn't have to resort to petty things like belittling people. You can capture a room without theatrics, that's what I think. And also, if she did way more, she'd be seen as even more corny than she already is, because she's pushing 30 doing it. But I will say, I do know DDG put her up to it. Once again, Flavor Flav influence, but it still stands, you feel me?
Whatever y'all want to do. I told Moo before I got there, if anybody wanted to get in the ring with me, I would be more than honored. He like...
Hey, DDG, man, get this shit in check, bro. Get this in check, bro. Hey, nah, get this in check, bro. Hey, no funny, though. No funny. Let me tell you why, Brody, because I ain't even really... I knew who India Love was, but, like, she wasn't all over my timeline until you brought her back to relevance. Man, get this under control, man. Get this under control, bro.
No, we're not doing that, da-da-da. Because I knew I was coming to pop it, I was ready to back it up. I was ready to be, I said, hey, we can get in them gloves if we want, because I knew I wasn't holding back for nothing or nobody. If y'all really here for this nigga Moo, who I care about more than a lot of shit now, if y'all really here for him, let me see who really is, though. Let me see who really could take it, because
Do these guys got an open relationship or something? You're willing to fight women on the show over a nigga to see if those women are good enough for that same nigga who you also claim? Do that make sense? But that's the reason for the India backlash. If DDG was gonna do this show, he shouldn't even have been the person who was the target of the women's affection, especially when he got a shorty who's ready to fight over it. Let's just keep it a stack. This is mad ghetto. That's just mad ghetto. But that stuff aside, there's a Twitter community called DDG Unfiltered, which is erased from existence. Like, niggas was on some One Piece stuff and literally altered history so that any records of the calm is gone. And the reason it's gone is allegedly because DDG had part of his fan base mass reported. But from what I gathered, DDG Unfiltered was a subpart of DDG's community that was not yes men and were heavily criticizing DDG for the show. And that's pretty valid because if y'all haven't realized, DDG's community has a bad, I mean extremely bad yes man problem. Like, it's horrible. You cannot go against that nigga. So a calm that was built to oppose the yes man stuff, that was good. Okay, that existed to help DDG's community as a whole. The issue is that DDG just can't take accountability or criticism or just admit he's wrong. And also another issue was the fact they were spam posting an image showing all of India's past relationships.
I don't know why y'all be trying me, bro. I'm not one of them niggas. I'm not one of these little nerd niggas that y'all can just be talking shit about and I ain't gonna pop my shit, nigga. Like, y'all gotta understand who the f I be talking about. I'ma piss y'all off every time. And when I piss y'all off, I'ma still win.
For someone who's supposed to be pissing off people, he sure does sound pissed.
This is how I know my love show is a success. Niggas is making Twitter communities. You know what? Just because y'all did that, crazy. Matter of fact, DDG and India subathon. I want to see y'all niggas crashing, cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all promoting the shit out of me, and I genuinely was on like, how the like after I rewatched the little spaces, right, and the nigga was doing this. You don't listen to us.
Is it me, or does this guy just not sound very secure with himself? Like, genuinely, it's okay to flop.
I'm just trying to get an
bad
understanding
video,
of all this,
and
for real.
honestly, this part itself is just beyond DDG because I understand it. Not everything's gonna be a hit. You just have the humility to accept that, especially with the drama surrounding his show in particular. But he just baby rages and does these unnecessary theatrics for the camera because, like I said, he's not secure. But that's just how I view it.
This between me and you, unfiltered. When I log off, my life is lit. When you niggas close your app, your life ain't shit.
That sound like LeBron James 2011 finals performance. And he was like, yeah, I lost, but y'all got to go back to y'all lives and I'm going to go back to mine. Come on, DDG, man. Come on, man. You better than this.
Nigga, I'm beefing with them niggas for life, nigga. This for life. I'm going to show y'all why niggas don't beef with me. Now you're going to see from a fan perspective. Hey, we do not want to with this nigga.
DDG, I think people don't beef with you because you're real readable. You flex money and you try to win through material means so you can call someone poor. You also have a big fan base, so you'll weaponize them as well. And generally speaking, why would anyone want to beef with DDG knowing he's insecure? These clips scream insecurity. If he truly felt like his show was a success and the backlash didn't bother him, he'd stand on it and he wouldn't have to get out of body to do so. If that's truly how you feel, you don't gotta lash out to express it. But talking crazy to people that support you just because they're being critical shows me that DDG is not secure with what he's doing. And that's the dating show of doom. Let me know what you guys think. I would have dropped.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think he just went wrong bringing India up there. And the thing is, I think it's two things what he went wrong as. He should have never been the host of the show. He should have never brought India Love up there. And to be honest, bro, I mean, it would have went way smoother if he didn't do those two things. It would have went way smoother. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. See you guys next video.